Yes, this is Jersey sweet corn, some porcini mushrooms. We're going to start off by making a vermouth sauce, and we're not even going to pretty much saute anything. And the best way to make this sauce is we're just going to boil everything together.
Very good. Welcome to the Chef's Kitchen. I'm your host, Tina Marie, and today we're joined by Chef Christopher Scarduzio from Table 31 at the Comcast Center, and Mia and Atlantic City.
Yes, ma'am.
Very important. And Frank from the Restaurant School at Walnut Hill College. It's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you.
We have a wonderful union with the Restaurant School in promoting culinary education and culinary arts and just a passion for learning. So we have with us here not only a wonderful chef, but a great teacher. That's a highlight of you. You love to share your knowledge. So what are we starting off with?
Well, we're going to start off with a cold pan. We're going to dump some bay scallops in here, some fresh, clean mussels. Okay, why don't you just go ahead and put that right on the stove. No saute, no nothing, because we want the sauce blonde.
Oh, blonde sauce, okay.
We want a blonde sauce. We don't want no color whatsoever.
Starting off, everything cold.
Everything cold. We're
All right.
Add some shallots.
So we're doing a little seafood today.
Yeah, we're going to do a line-caught wild striped bass. We're going to do with a little fricassee of corn, fingerling potatoes, and some porcini mushrooms.
Excellent.
So it has a little twist of Italian in there, and the freshness of the ingredients around here in Philadelphia and New Jersey, with the exception of the porcinis. But
well, it's a treasure trove right now. It's a wonderful season to be enjoying everything that's fresh and seasonal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the corn is great. This must be new corn from New Jersey, right?
Yes,
it's just
coming out right this second. And we'll talk about how fresh the corn is and how you can tell good fresh corn when you go ahead and purchase it.
Excellent. So we have some fennel.
A little bit of fennel, scallops, mussels, a couple cloves of garlic.
Now, will this go with our bass?
This is going to be a sauce.
Okay,
We're actually going to make a sauce out of that. And then what I like to do a lot of times, is after strain the shellfish out, we make a little salad out of it.
Very nice.
A little fruit de mer salad.
To make use of all of our ingredients.
Yeah.
Good.
A little bit of wine.
White wine?
Just halfway up, because now you know what happens. Scallops are full of water.
Yes.
Mussels have a lot of liquid in it. So you'll see that it's only covered halfway. When this thing starts moving,
it'll sink
all
down.
the liquid's going to come out of the mussels, all the liquid's going to come out of the scallops, and it's just going to cover in complete liquid.
Okay.
And this sauce takes about 15 minutes to make. It's real simple.
Not only is it a good time to enjoy all these seasonal ingredients, but it's a great time for the Plaza Cafe at the Comcast Center.
Yes.
It's your outdoor dining restaurant from Table 31. You have actually a whole separate menu for the Plaza Cafe, don't you,
Whole
Chef?
separate menu, separate staff, separate kitchen. We have our own outside bar. Great refreshing menu, not too much heavy. A lot of salads, a lot of paninis. Pizzas are great, thin crusted.
You have a great burger too, actually. You have the Table 31 burger.
I love it with the short ribs.
Yes.
Great short ribs, mushrooms, Gruyere cheese, fabulous.
Sounds wonderful. What a great lunch, too.
I love
and you're
it.
in the environment of the Comcast Center, which is a very eclectic, interesting, innovative environment. The Comcast actually has a show inside.
Yeah,
but
the largest
outside,
HD television in the world.
Yes.
It's over 55 feet long, wide, and it draws a lot of attention, and we're just happy to be a part of it.
So we have covered our
sauce. We're going to let that come up to a quick boil. That'll be done in less than 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
So here we have some fresh Jersey corn that we're going to saute with some porcini mushrooms and fingerling potatoes. So we have our vegetables, we have our starch, and we have the sweetness of the scallops, the sweetness of the wine, and then we're going to fillet our wild striped bass.
Complementing flavors. Yes. Now for the corn.
So here, what I like to do is always the first tip, and the moistness here gives it a good indication of how fresh the corn is.
So we're looking for moist
and shininess.
silk.
If you see here, see the corn is nice and shiny, and it's white.
Has a beautiful sheen to it.
Yeah. So
that's what we're looking for then. And that's how we can tell that the corn is going to be sweet?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, the shyness, the sweetness of it, the moisture of it. You don't want it real dull. You don't want it real dried up on the top.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cooked something from the show? Went to a restaurant that you loved? Found a place serving innovative cocktails or impressive wine? Become a fan of the Chef's Kitchen on Facebook and share your thoughts. We're back with more from the Chef's Kitchen.
And we're so fortunate to have Frank here to help us out. We're going to put him
Frank.
to work, Chris,
Oh,
right?
yeah, Frank.
Oh, yeah,
What are
we
you doing?
forgot.
Frank, take care of the corn, bud.
Join us, please, Frank.
There you go. You go on that cutting board right there. Just
Chef
make sure we have
Scarduzio.
no hair on it, okay?
So now, is this on the menu at Table 31?
Yes. As a matter of fact, it's on the menu this week. It's starting.
Ah, very good.
Waiting for the corn and the wild striped bass all coming, harvested, fresh out of North Carolina.
How often do you change the menu at Table 31?
About a month. Once a month,
Okay.
I have to.
You have to
I get bored with it.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
And there are some dishes that we keep. The cavatelli can't go nowhere.
The wild boar Is that something that changes on the menu?
The wild boar changes with the season because it's a bolognese and
Yes.
it's more of a foley dish.
Yes, wintertime. I
Yeah.
love that dish. That's one of my favorite dishes at your restaurant.
Thank you, thank you.
So oil and butter blend, is this in regards to the smoking point and flavor?
Well,
Is this
yeah,
why we
because,
blend it?
you know, when you're working with extra virgin olive oil, you don't want to fry anything, and I like the flavor of the butter, and it's going to seem like there's a lot in there right now, but you'll see that the potatoes are going to take everything in
And crisp up really nicely?
and crisp up nicely, and then we're going to add our corn to it.
Good.
So here, let's check our sauce. Our sauce is coming up nicely.
Boiling nice.
We'll saute our fingerling potatoes, a little salt,
Okay.
a little bit of fresh pepper. Okay, now the corn. We're just going to come right down the husk. You can see all the water is popping out. I can feel it splashing on my face. It's splashing all around.
Yes.
Very fresh, very moist.
Now, do you use the cob for anything in particular?
I use the cob for sauce.
Really?
And I
Okay.
also like to milk it. And when I
Okay.
say by milking it, you get the back of the knife.
Yes.
And you want to come close to it.
Oh, yes. And what will you use that for in the kitchen?
This is all going to go back. This is all flavor. This is where the concentration is with the
Okay.
corn.
The sweetness of
The
it.
sweetness of it is all around the husk. So we take this from both sides, cut this in thirds, and then we're going to put this right in the sauce.
Excellent. Bubbling up beautifully.
Right there.
It smells great, Chris.
Awesome. Okay, we're going to put the corn in here. We're going to save this until the potatoes are almost halfway cooked.
Okay.
And then we're going to add that. Why don't you take these porcinis over here and slice them thick?
Beautiful porcini
Like
mushrooms.
cut them in fourths. Okay, now for the fish.
You've brought a friend.
I brought a friend.
You always bring a friend, and
Okay.
they're usually big friends.
Yeah. This guy.
If you think you're a big fish, you haven't met Chris's friend, right? Now that is a beautiful, dramatic fish that you've brought here for us today.
Okay. Why don't we, yeah.
Yes.
This is line-caught wild striped bass.
Okay.
Okay, harvested out of North Carolina.
Beautiful.
Okay, absolutely beautiful. Fresh, cold, firm,
Clear eyes.
bulging clear
Yes.
eyes. Bulging eyes are popping. I don't know if you can get in a hold of this, but we can show that
Right
the gills
inside
are
there.
nice and pink and shiny.
Yes, ruby.
Yes. So what I want to do is I want to just dry it up a little bit.
Okay. I'd love to see you manhandle this. As I know you, I can see it in your eyes. You're
I
ready.
love manhandling
yes,
fish.
you do. I know you do.
Now we're going to come this side here. All right. Now, everything on this at the restaurant we will use. Look at our potatoes are crisping up real nice. We're going to lower this pan just a little bit. Put the porcinis right in
They
there.
crisped up beautifully.
Little salt, little pepper over here, my friend.
Salt and pepper. Here's some salt right here. And your pepper mill. Here you go, Frank.
I'm going to come here, come right around the head.
Yes.
And right around the fins. This helps release the fillet right from.
Now you can get a lot out of a fish this size. I
This
mean,
size right here, I can get at least 30, 40 orders out of it for the
Wow.
restaurant.
That's really
You want to
incredible.
start here, and basically the whole idea of filleting is you don't want to saw away at the flesh. You want to
Okay.
do clean, fresh cuts.
Guide your knife then.
Guide your knife right down along the bone.
Okay.
Okay. And over the spine. Back down again.
Okay.
Now when you come up towards the center part right here, you're going to come
Yes.
across some strong pin bones. And we're going to just chop these bones. So here we have our fillet. As you can see, there's nice size, texture and shine.
Yes.
Stay tuned for more. We now return to the chef's kitchen.
Beautiful crisp potatoes.
Crisp potatoes, the mushrooms are sauteing nicely.
And
We're
so
going to
now
add
our
our
fish
corn.
is in a state that's a little bit more handleable.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
This is what you would be used to having them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off on this side. And I'm just going to take a little piece on the bias
Okay.
for us to, can you heat up one of these pans?
one up. Good.
Now, when you have a fish this size, you know, you tend to sometimes have a little bit of scaling. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece right here.
Right.
And I like the skin on the wild striped bass.
Does he keep the skin on?
Oh, I love the skin.
Is for aesthetics, taste, or?
Crispiness, taste,
Okay.
flavor. We're going to take the pan, make sure it's real hot. Our corn and fingerling potatoes are just about almost done. We're going to put this over here in a small pan. I'll bring this back over here. Now, what I want you to do, my friend, is I want you to take this sauce and I want you to strain it. Right over here. Now, we don't need all the sauce. Just give me enough for one portion, then we can leave the rest in the pot.
Smells like the sea, Chef, the sauce.
Oh, it smells
beautiful.
fabulous.
Now, you took off this part right here. This is the one we're going to saute? Or?
Yeah, well, this tail, you got to see, like, some are thick or some are thin. I
Yes.
don't want it, this will overcook real quick. It's
Yes.
thin. A lot of times what I'll do with the smaller pieces, I'll save it for bouillabaisse, or
Oh,
I'll save
okay.
it for some other things in the
Okay.
restaurant.
We don't waste
It's good for
anything.
salt. Don't waste nothing, no.
Right.
The salt.
Okay.
We put that sauce right back on the stove. On a high flame.
There you go. Okay, so we salt and pepper both sides.
Yep, liberally salt and pepper both sides. Just a little touch more salt. Watch our potatoes and corn. And we're going to let this pan get real hot. A little touch more butter.
Go.
This fish is going to caramelize with the pan. It doesn't have to be scorching hot because you want to slowly cook it. If it's real hot, you're going to burn the outside, get it crispy.
Okay.
Fish is a delicate technique to cook.
Yes.
It's not something you can put a pan in real hot and scour it and it can hold up to it. Fish is more like a tender woman. You have to be careful with it.
Okay.
You understand?
Understood, yes.
Okay, so here. Here, I like to put a little weight on it. Another cold pan.
So it doesn't
Kinda-
curl up on you?
So it doesn't curl up on you.
Okay, so it cooks evenly.
Why don't you come here and take this fish away from me, my friend? And we'll get ready to plate, because the fish, I like my fish medium rare.
But Atlantic City really comes to life right now. It's
Well,
summer
you know what?
season. And
I have to say, not right now, but it's been doing fabulous.
Yes.
Even in the hard times of the recession and the economy,
yes.
because not many people were gaming. You know, they kind of cut back on the slot machines. They cut back on the table games.
Yes, well,
but
and
one thing
Mia-
that they didn't stop doing is eating and drinking and having a good time. People still like to go. The headliners down there is the best they've had in 20 years. So what I want to do here is I want to take some of this mussel that we talked about that we're going to make a nice little salad. Here you go. What you can do for me is take some of these mussels. Okay.
Okay. Yes, Atlantic City is a mecca of entertainment. Great entertainment, great comedy, great shows, great concerts, and
Great restaurants.
oh my goodness. Well,
great
Mia.
wine.
Well, in fact, Mia just celebrated a wonderful award, a crowning,
Yeah,
a crowning honor.
Yeah,
Tell us a
I mean,
little
as
bit
far
about
as the
that.
Zagat ratings are concerned, it's actually people who are dining.
Yes.
We got the best scores out of any restaurant in the whole state of New Jersey.
The best restaurant in the state of New Jersey,
The best.
Mia.
Mia.
At
My daughter's
Caesars
name.
in Atlantic City, your only daughter, your
Yeah.
youngest,
We got a 27 on food rating
marvelous.
out of 29. We got a 25 rating out of 29 on decor and 26 out of 29 on service.
That is spectacular.
So we are
Chris.
really celebrating and enjoying
Congratulations
it.
on that. That's a
Thank
wonderful
you.
honor. I enjoy Mia. I've dined there many times. I love the location there in Caesars. Very lively, very vibrant.
Yeah.
Right in a casino. It's a spectacular honor. Testament to your perfection.
Well, it's the team.
Yes, it is.
So right now we have our fish. It's nice, it's caramelized, it's tender, it's cooking nicely. He has
Yes.
our mussels. What I want you to do is take a little bit of lemon, a little touch of olive oil, okay, and just lightly dress those mussels.
Okay, so the mussels, we have no flame on the mussels or anything?
No flame. We're just going to make a quick little salad to garnish our fish with. So we have our leeks, our mussels, a little olive oil, a little salt, a little pepper.
You're getting a lot of great education today
Little
with our
salt,
Chef
little pepper.
Chris.
Don't be afraid. Here, use a spoon. Okay, toss it in. You put the pepper in.
I have not seen.
Little pepper.
Little
Put
olive
any
oil
salt.
as well.
Restaurant School is a great mecca for learning, Chris, in our fine city of Philadelphia.
Yeah,
We're lucky to have
I
it.
just don't want them to be afraid to touch food, and all of the people who are joining this field, they got to understand that you got to be comfortable around
Comfortable
food.
with food. Well, you've grown up with food your entire life. You've grown up cooking in your family.
Okay.
The olive oil for you, sir.
So we're going to whisk a little touch of butter into our sauce.
Very good.
And our fish is almost done. Our fingerling potatoes. What I have here is a little baby wild arugula.
Wild arugula, very nice.
Okay, and I like to
Another
just
thing to enjoy this time of year.
just put a little bite of arugula in with our corn and our potatoes. You have our mussels. I want to taste this before.
Gorgeous. How is it?
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Why are you asking me how it is?
Yes, yes. Oh, I just thought I'd tempt you a little bit.
When we return, we'll finish and taste today's dish. We're back with more from the chef's kitchen.
Any good advice that you can lend to our restaurant school student here?
Well,
Don't be afraid of food. We know
don't be
that.
afraid to make mistakes. Don't make mistakes twice.
Oh my.
You're allowed to make mistakes, but when the chef shows you how to do it the second time, that's when he's going to yell and scream. And if you're brought up like I was, I mean, we were pans thrown at us, pots thrown at us. It's a different day and age now. You're lucky.
Now I don't do that anymore. Right?
No, we put too many lawyers in business that way.
That's right, the truth. But great words of wisdom, Frank, that you can take with you in your
But just don't be
travels
afraid
and
to
your
cook,
learning.
Frank. I mean, understand, that there's flavors and there's rules, and if you honor and respect the rules and you cook with fresh ingredients, you can't go wrong.
Frank, you're in the culinary arts program?
I am.
And what year are you?
I'm actually graduating very soon.
Oh, so you're a senior.
Yeah, I am.
So you're one step away from the real world. Right, Chris? As we know it. Yes.
Until he gets married.
Then everything changes, right?
Okay, so we have our little fricassee of potatoes.
Beautiful.
Porcini mushrooms, corn, which is all three of my top summer,
Yes.
ingredients. We have our fish right here. That's
Which cooked very quickly. Surprisingly quick.
put our wild striped bass right on that. Okay, we
Another
have our,
interesting thing you have going on at Table 31, you have great entertainment there now, I'm noticing.
yeah, we have
see some
live
listings.
entertainment on Thursday, Friday,
Some
Saturday
jazz,
night, jazz
some
bands,
live
jazz trios,
music.
saxophone players.
Yes. There's a lot going on at the Comcast
Jessie
Center.
Kyle, who's a live recording girl from Philadelphia who does very well on Thursday nights. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yes.
It's an exciting
Very
time.
vibrant place to be.
So smell that,
Oh my goodness.
okay?
That's wonderful.
You can smell the sweetness of the corn, a little bit of the milk. You can easily taste the scallops, the mussel flavor.
It's not overpowering
No.
sea.
And this is a very light sauce. It's not,
Are you finished with this burner,
no
Chef?
cream. Yes, you could turn that off. For me, I don't like too much cream, especially this time of year. This would be considered more like a brodo.
Brodo. Light.
And then we have our mussels with our leeks. Seasoned very nicely. Put a couple mussels on top. And again,
The scallops, you use it for anything else besides
yeah,
for the
well, the
sauce?
scallops we would take out of the pan as well. We could put that in the salad, but for right now, I feel like playing with the mussels.
Okay, very good. The mussels look good.
A little bit of leek.
That's beautiful. I'm glad you used leek.
Oh, I love
I
leeks.
often see leek in autumn cooking, but I'm loving it here in the summertime.
Right here we have just the sprouts of some pea shoots. And again, would be a nice little garnish in here. And I always like to finish with a little bit of olive oil, shiny, happy
Yes, it's
people.
right here. Shine it up, right?
You see, when I cook, I'm a traditionalist. I like my fish composed, like my meats composed. I don't like everything deconstructed and this and the dot of that. And the,
Yes.
I mean, a lot of that is, I feel some chefs really can't produce flavors too much where they have to have so much on a plate, these long plates and wavy plates and everything, and it really looks good, but then when you taste it, it kind of plays
Falls
with your
apart.
mind a little bit, like,
Yeah.
oh my God. But your tongue really isn't blown away. This will blow away your tongue for sure.
No doubt. Everything that you have cooked for us ever has blown us away. So, I mean, just the sight alone of your friend over there, the fish, blows
Yeah.
us away.
Poor guy.
Beautiful striped bass.
And then you see the texture, how nice and shiny it is.
Gorgeous. It's cooked
nice and
perfectly,
flaky.
Chef.
Yeah.
As always, you set the bar very high.
Get a little mussel, a little fish, a little broth.
Spectacular. Just spectacular. I love the porcini mushrooms, how it marries with the fish, same texture.
And you notice
It's beautiful.
the spiciness of the arugula goes very well with the porcinis.
Yes.
Very good,
I'm
chef.
going to have a mussel, because I have to have a mussel. Love mussels. And corn. That's a spectacular dish.
C'est fabulous.
As always, Chef Chris Scarduzio, it has been such a pleasure having you on the show.
Very nice to be here.
Always here, a friend of the Chef's Kitchen, always. Marvelous chef and fantastic teacher. We enjoy your presence immensely. And again, Frank from the Restaurant School, thank you so much for joining us. Many good luck to you, good fortune to you in your future in the culinary arts, and we hope we've encouraged many people to go into the
Yes.
culinary arts
Good luck.
because of the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
The Restaurant School is the exclusive partner of the Chef's Kitchen for the education and training in the culinary arts. Cooked something from the show? Went to a restaurant that you loved? Found a place serving innovative cocktails or impressive wine? Become a fan of the Chef's Kitchen on Facebook and share your thoughts. Craft services provided by Garces Trading Company, a European-style gourmet market where you can enjoy delicious bistro fare in a bright, airy setting. Flowers on the set provided by Nature's Gallery Florists, distinctive floral arrangements with European flair.
For the viewer who is passionate about food and wine, the Chef's Kitchen provides tips and techniques from the country's most exclusive restaurants. Tune in next time to see one of the nation's top chefs such as George Perrier, Roberto Donna, Jose Garces, Michael Schlau, or Tony Clark as they share their culinary talents and unique creativity. Learn how to make the delectable dishes and hip creations they're serving in today's restaurants, or impress your family with a culinary twist on tonight's dinner. Check our website for listings in your area or today's recipe.
I like coming to the Chef's Kitchen because A, it's not your fancy schmancy show that you get to see the same old chefs cooking the same old techniques all the time. It definitely offers a variety of talented chefs in the region and friends that really bring a whole different level of professional technique and cooking directly to the home.